Hi, I'm JJ and welcome to Hack the Toilet. Hack the Toilet isn't really like another workshop. It's what I like to call a choice shop because it's not about making something, it's about making a choice. And this is one of the results that I have from the design research and the interviews I did with the public, with the visitors that came to the Cube Design Museum. And one of the things that they told me is that they know there are alternatives, they're aware that sitting is not the only way to go to the toilet. There's also the squatting posture. They know that there are alternatives to toilet paper, and they knew there are a number of alternative different cultures and habits, but they didn't have enough information about it. And even if they knew there were alternatives, they don't really have the statistics to really make an informed decision as to whether to keep their own habits or to go towards different habits. So in a way, this is almost like anti-propaganda. This is sort of a cultural workshop, an educative cultural workshop, which is not about making a choice based upon what one company or what one government would like you to do. It's really about empowering people to make a democratic decision that will actually change how they physically live their lives. So in the first step of the choice shop, I get the public to look at these infographics. Now these infographics come from different sources. Some of them are NGOs, some of them are national or provincial governments. Reading through these, they get to learn about different cultures, different points of view, and alternative products and practices and different sanitation habits. So the way that the first stage works is I get them to form a round table. So what they do is they individually read through one of these printouts, and they read through it and they pick out one or two facts that they would like to share with the group. And then we go around the group and each person relays that fact. Research is an important step in the design process, and it gets them to speed research together and really quickly cipher through relevant facts and teach each other. So learn and teach each other at the same time. Another important part of informing the public within the context of a choice shop is to not just to present them with facts and figures that can be abstract and remain on a mental or rational level, but to also bring the product to them and really in a sort of a physical, tactile way, let them explore that product. So in this case it's the toilet, and it was important to have a sort of a flushing functional toilet. So I made a pump system and I made a reservoir of water, and using that system we can have an actual flushing toilet. This allows the public to have a real hands-on approach to really open up the toilet and to have a look inside. By allowing the public direct access to a prototype, to a test toilet, to hack and to experiment with it, we can also get them to innovate and get them to think about different ways that they can change their lives and change their own products. So the second step in the choice shop is giving them alternatives. So giving the public alternative products and alternative DIY solutions to their current way of living. So in particular for the toilet, we have different products that you can directly order. So we're taking away the hurdle of researching and finding the different products, and we've actually found products that you can directly order from online websites, or we've already found pre-made PDFs on instructions on how to do a particular DIY solution. And then we get the public to read through these, and then they have to discuss how these alternatives could be a potential solution to one of the facts or one of the problems that the public discussed in the previous round. I really see a lot of potential in the choice shop. By offering the public real information, real facts to make informed decisions whether to stay with their current habits or to move to new habits or new alternative products, it really helps democracy work, and it really helps to bring about a motivation and real change within society. Because at the moment we have unchallenged assumptions and unchallenged habits. So one of the things I learned about interviewing the public is that we have habits, but they're unconscious or they're completely irrational. But by having this moment where we can consciously look at what we're actually doing, how we're actually living, we can then really affect change in the individual, and that's where it has to start. So to sum up the the Choice Shop offers the individual and the public as a whole the opportunity to make an informed choice, not based upon advertising or marketing or propaganda, but to really look at the facts and the statistics to really make a choice based upon the truth of the matter and to move forward based upon the truth of the matter. And I think that is something cultural institutions could really get behind and could really find an alternative model for how they serve society and the public. Thank you for watching.